going on, guys? Quick clip I wanted to film here. In between, I know you guys saw that time lapse coming in, and we're on a little different route today than normal. Needed to stop by Mari's Garden. If you're not familiar with Mari's Garden, they're a local garden in Mililani. They grow a lot of local produce, really good stuff. But they're having their farm fair today, so I had to stop here real quick, drop some stuff off to my wife. She's a vendor here with her Sugarless Bites business, and she forgot a couple of things at home. So stopping by real quick, but follow my wife on Instagram, Sugarless Bites LLC. See where she's at for all her diabetic desserts. And keep an eye on all the events that she's at. We're gonna head into the store now. We'll do a time lapse on the way there, and we'll pick this back up at the desk. Alright guys, we're out here. Quick update. It's quite a while since I last turned this camera on once again. Recap. Ended up walking into a dealership, got a customer right away. There was a referral to one of our managers, Mark. Ended up selling them a Mach-E 2025 Select Mach-E in that beautiful glacier gray. Really awesome deal. Really happy to have been a part of that, to be honest. Shout out to the Hong family. I had two brothers come in, two of the Hong brothers, looking for that Mach-E for their dad. Wanted to get dad a new car. He's retired now, and that was their dream. The two of them, as well as a couple of their other brothers, all got together and said they're going to buy dad a new car this year and surprise him. So I'm glad we got a deal put together for that. I'm super excited for their dad to get that car that he's been looking at for a few months now. So again, shout out to them, the Hongs. Much mahalos for the business. I'm glad we could participate in making dad's dreams come true. We're going to have dad back at some point here to go over delivery of the vehicle, teach him all about it, get his phone hooked up, do all of that fun stuff. So hopefully when that happens, we can get a video or some pictures with dad of all his dreams coming true. But super awesome. Love stories like that. Awesome sons to do that for dad. I'd love to do that one day myself as well. But anyway, now I'm off to Hamakua again. I did finally get that Super Duty put together for James. We have a deal going on that. We're going to e-contract him since he's at home watching the fight right now, like I'm sure many people are. I got to run over to that lot. Got to do a VIN verification on it, verify miles, and get information off of it. I'm going to take this other Mach-E over there to make sure everything's good at this Mach-E. Then we're going to get on the Charger. But we'll pick it back up a little later for another recap. Thanks, guys, for sticking around. All right, guys, that's a wrap for today again. It's a little after 6:30. We close at 7. Coming out here, got to take a walk through the lot, go and get our blocker put up in place. Get our back blocker set in for now, and then once it gets to 7 o'clock, we'll put our front blocker in. Recap on the day. We're waiting for the Super Duty customer to get back to us to sign. We're going to e-contract him because he's having a busy week. That's something to keep in mind for you guys out there. We can e-contract a lot of stuff. State of Hawaii DMV does require wet signatures on all of their docs. But there's ways we can get that emailed to you and you can mail it back to us. If you're out of town or just working on a busy schedule, we can pre-sign a lot of the documents ahead of time, make it easy for you. I'm gonna hop up in this Mustang, get this pulled up as our front blocker, back blocker, to block off our rear entrance. You guys have been in here, I believe, a couple times before. This is that 2025 Mustang GT Premium that I've shot videos in before, with that carmine red interior that I love so much. That's a pretty cool unit. Let's see if we can set you down on the center console there. But yeah, today was a pretty good day overall. Like I said, we got the Mach-E for the Hong family on that awesome deal. I'm glad we could be a part of that. We got that other Super Duty getting signed up here soon, and we'll then get that off to their new home. That's a nice Glacier Gray. It's a Glacier Gray F250 Lariat Ultimate. So a pretty bad boy unit, 90 some odd $1,000. That particular customer is getting out of a 2024 Tacoma that he purchased super recently. It only has like 3,000 miles on it. Super nice truck, but it's just not big enough for him and his family. He's got 2 kids, and that doesn't work in a Tacoma unless you're really tiny. So back to a Super Duty for him. He had a 22 Tremor Super Duty prior. Other than that, don't really have anything set for tomorrow. Don't have any appointments already scheduled, but we don't know. Tomorrow could end up being a busy day anyway, with some walk-ins and all of that. I do kind of want to grill tomorrow. We usually try and grill on Sunday. I don't know what it is. For whatever reason, it seems like as soon as we fire up the grill, customers start coming around. So I love doing it. Plus, I like eating a little bit of steak on Sunday with the boys. Everybody appreciates it. So we'll probably try and do that again tomorrow, fire up the grill, and see what that's like. If we do, I'll shoot a time lapse of that like I usually do with us hanging around the grill. Possibly feeding some customers if they come in tomorrow as well. But anything you guys need out there, get at me. Used cars, new cars. Our used inventory is still pretty low. I need more, but like I said, at least we're making that Super Duty deal, and we're going to bring in that 24 Tacoma, 3,000 miles. It's a Trail Hunter. It is bronze oxide, which is the right color for them. And the whole truck is wrapped in XPEL matte PPF. So it's matte bronze oxide. Sick looking truck. Once we do get it in, which probably won't be till next week, because he's going to be out of town on Molokai for the week working, and then he'll be back. But probably next week we'll actually get the truck in, and he'll take delivery of his new Super Duty. I'll do a full walk around on that truck so you guys can check it out. It's a Trail Hunter. It's a super awesome unit. If you guys aren't familiar with them, the Trail Hunters are kind of like the rock crawler trim level for those. Sway bar disconnects, all the really cool stuff there. Old Man Emu suspension. Pretty familiar with them from my time at Four Wheel Parts. Obviously, we lifted a lot of Tacomas, but that's it for tonight. I appreciate everybody that comes checks out these videos every day. Like I said, we're doing it every single day this entire month, and we're going to keep it going from there as long as we can. I'm honestly really starting to enjoy this. It is a little tricky, fit it in throughout the day to shoot these clips and get content that I think is kind of entertaining at least. But it's starting to be part of the routine. It's definitely something I'm enjoying doing. It takes the monotony out of just sitting around waiting for customers sometimes when you don't have anything going on. But like I said, I do want to do more content, more different types of stuff, more shorts for sure, shorts and reels on just small topics, maybe features. But comment down below, let me know what you guys want to see, what would be entertaining for you guys. I also want to do more complete vehicle walkarounds, something a little more extensive than that short content. But besides that, I think the last thing I want to kind of do is I'll do full walkarounds, and then I want to do little feature, some little short feature videos. So like, stuff like Blue Cruise, and other features that vehicles have, just little explanations of how it works. Maybe like walkthroughs on how you set up things like Ford Pass. It's another big one, setting up your Ford Pass, getting your phone all connected. So I'll do more things like that just to make it simple. Especially, my thought is that when I ship these vehicles outer island, especially the new ones, I don't get to do a good delivery and a good feature breakdown for those customers. I answer their questions as best I can, but I don't get to really walk them through it like I do when they get delivered here on Oahu. So I'm thinking if I can do more of those, tips and tricks and little short content on features, that'll be cool stuff that I can send my customers. Like if they've got a question on Blue Cruise and they bought an F-150, send them a video of me explaining Blue Cruise and F-150. So stuff I have going on in my head for the future. So far this week, I did not get a little segment with Guy like we did last week. I'm going to try and do that every week. But usually we have more time to do that towards the end of the week, and Guy is off for the weekend this week. So he's enjoying time with his family. Glad he's getting that time off. So we didn't shoot any of that content this week, but we will try and be back next week. So if you guys have any input on topics you guys want to hear me and Guy talk about next week, comment that down below as well. Please like the content, share it out there. We're trying to build this up every day, get more people involved. The more people that we can get to come down and do business with me, that's the more people that I can give that experience of having a transparent deal done for them and make things super simple. So shout me out to your family. If you got anybody that you know that's in the market for a vehicle, even if it's not a Ford, tell them holler at me. I might be able to put them in the right place and get them with some good people I know in other dealerships as well. But I'm gonna wrap it up there. I'm gonna get this Mustang parked for good this time, now that we let the last couple guys run out the back here. I'm gonna get the front blocked up. Time to edit videos for the night. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow, Sunday. I'm here every day till Thursday, so we still got a stretch to go. You guys have a good night. Aloha.